Well, you're getting the 3 beeps. Let's check this out. This is the stainless steel one, Frigidaire, the ice maker. You're getting those beeps like this, and it's reading hot on this side, on the refrigerator side. What's going on is it's the compressor. Let's get the specs of this particular Frigidaire side-by-side freezer. That's the model number right up on the where it say made in Mexico. I didn't call this number to get the parts. I just went on Amazon and ordered it off Amazon for about $100. It's gonna have these holes. These are screws. You gotta remove all these screws. Take the light bulb off. First unplug it, take the light bulb off, and take these screws out. And this is the compressor. This is the compressor right here. I'm trying to get it to focus. You don't want to focus. Is this it? No, that's the screw. This right here. See that little valve on the inside? It's closed and it won't reopen. It has malfunctioned. So let's change the condenser. Get the condenser changed. Let me get all this food up out of here, and then we're gonna get the screws off, and I'll be back. I almost forgot. It's not a regular screwdriver. It's a 1/4 bit. Get you a 1/4 bit wrench. And this is the part. This here is it. This is the replacement part. See me looked in that. This valve is failing to open and close how it's supposed to open and close. It's just literally plug and play. Remember how you unplugged the last one and plug up this one. It's just that simple. You're gonna remove this and maybe some of this stuff. Here. Appreciate you. You will need an extension for this piece because this last one is so deep in there. You will need an extension for it. See, I got this out. Notice the piece connected to the top, and this tube coming out of that hole. You pull this out, pull it out slowly. Notice it though. Keep in mind where everything goes. I'm gonna unhook the top part, then I'm gonna set it down and replace. This took a little bit of force. This broke off, but since this is the old one, it doesn't matter anyways. Some of that sticky stuff, adhesive is the only thing that's holding it. That's the only thing that's holding it. Let's see, I didn't get a chance to, but I want to show you guys how I undid this one. Of course, everything plugs in where it goes. That goes in. That goes into there. This goes into there. There's no other place it can go. Real simple, plug and play. Now this is the important part. This was taped to the other one the exact way I'm taping to this, the new one. you just got to make sure. You just got to make sure that you taping this. And that's it. This is how they made it. Then this just using enough of that adhesive that came with it. Stick this right there, boom. Let me stick that on there and get ready to plug everything back in. This is what I want to say, all right? This is what I want to say. This piece hanging out of here goes down there. Goes right here. Now to remove that piece, earlier I had to de-squeeze these. De-squeeze. I had to pull this open and pull this piece out to, okay, now, and then I pull these two apart and then set it back in the housing. So I'm just gonna slide these back in. I don't know if I can do it one-handed because this thing don't want to stay, keep from moving. Let me pause this. Now I can work one-handed. Boom. Make sure that's pushed in there. This goes in there. Boom. All right. Then, of course, you know, the black line letting you know that this go on this end. That black line letting you know. Push that in there. I'm going to push that in there and then screw the screws back in. Oh, but you got to make sure that this goes in there, line everything up. Not rocket science. Oh yeah, now I can feel the air blowing. I can feel the air blowing from you. Probably can even hear it. Let me see if you can see that it's open. The difference. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can feel the difference. It's blowing. Now it's gonna read this error maybe for a couple of days until the temperature builds up. I'm gonna try to put it on 6, 5 or 6 until I get it there. I don't know why it's blinking like this in the camera, but maybe it has some type of refresh rate or something. I don't know on this device, but it's solid. It ain't blinking on here. These aren't blinking. Okay, I dropped my light bulb. But I just want to say this took me approximately 45 minutes, maybe 30 to 45 minutes, mainly due to the fact that I'm filming it, and also due to the fact that that these screws, for some reason, it was hard to get the screwdriver up in there. This screwdriver, it was hard to get that up in there. You see it. This thing was coming out piping hot. Let me see if I can get a hole. You see how it's kind of narrow in there. But this fits in there. This is the proper screw, the 1/4. The 1/4 is the proper screw, FYI. But if I wasn't filming and I didn't have such difficulty trying to get this in there to get the screws out, probably could have got this done in 15 minutes. See, mine is no longer even reading the H. I got it set to 8 to make up. Let me cut this down to about 7. Then put this on probably 8 to make up. Yeah, I can feel this blowing. I can feel it all the way over here. Boom. Yeah, it's blowing.